Hello and welcome
Oh,
back.
there you go. I'm back.
He couldn't even let me finish. He just had to jump in. All right, so here we are once more with Trails in the Sky. Trails into Sky.
I haven't played episode of Sky.
You know, I was training this indie guy the other day.
Anyway, John, sit down. Listen, you're getting a history lesson of the last few weeks.
Yeah,
Yay.
like that.
So, long story short, Estelle shares out here after coming back to which town was it? What's the way to remember which town it is?
I don't fucking know.
Oh yeah, the one with the mayor from way back.
Liberal?
No, Liberal's the entire country, John.
Oh.
But we have come here investigating weird stuff going on with the secret society. If you remember, I believe you were there for that bit.
Chairperson of this secret society.
We're looking for them, and we've met up with Chloe and him since.
Him.
And we found out there's this secret base underneath the old schoolhouse.
Oh, okay, but where's the big vampire lady?
No, that's no.
Olivia's scary enough.
Olivia would make her uncomfortable.
Oh no, Olivia would just be like, respectfully, madam, please step on my neck.
Sounds like
Please allow me to place mine head between thy honkers.
Yeah, that sounds more like Olivia, alright.
Alright, now we're going straight into a scene, John, and this is the character I wanted you to voice that I thought was getting introduced earlier. Hey!
Let's see.
Behold Olivier's opposite number.
Oh.
You have a shadow and are tangible, so somehow I doubt you're a ghost. Perhaps you'd be so kind as to introduce yourself then? No, when I say Olivier's opposite number, he says the same cadence. He's the Ponce crap.
Oh, right, okay. Welcome, my guest, to my humble, transient abode. I receive you with open arms and wide open legs. Your host will not disappoint, I assure you.
Mass?
He's exactly as you and Pi described him, Estelle. So then, you are the ghost who's been disturbing Ruan.
Indeed I am, Princess Claudia. It is the greatest pleasure to meet you in person.
Also, let's just take a moment. That fucking guitar.
Yeah.
Someone's really trying hard.
How do you know Chloe's?
My
Whoa!
pet. There is nothing, no item or secret on this plane or above which I cannot take. But I am uncouth and have not introduced myself to my guest. Allow me then.
My god! Character.
I am Enforcer number 10, the mysterious, gentlemanly, phantom thief, Blue Blank.
Blue Blanc, as in blue-white.
Yeah,
He wears blue and white, do you get it?
No, he doesn't.
That's purple.
Purple.
He has blue hair. No, he's got some blue there as well.
That is to say, the Enforcer number 10 of the Society of the Ouroboros.
No, not the Ouroboros. The Ouroboros? The Society? Yeah, take a step back. What? You're here to attack the guy anyway.
Such murderous, withering glares. I assure you, they're not necessary. Today, I am merely here to perform a simple, trivial experiment. What is the airspeed velocity of an
Played terminal velocity.
Not even the slightest hair on my body has any intention of conflicting you.
An experiment? I think I need to hire you up, John.
Behold, the swallow.
Okay. Wait, that's...
That's a black orpiment Colonel Richard had. The gospel.
Quiet. Except, unless my eyes deceive me, that one is even larger than the last.
Interesting. It is as he said, then. You already know of the...
Wait, is that the voice actor from the Rules Horror TikTok? Henry, don't start this. Not now. We're not getting into that. Did you say that line?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Or Henry rudely interrupted.
The gospel I hold is a new model, developed for the purpose of experiments such as this. It has proven quite the aid in my tests over the past few days.
Tests. What are you doing here exactly?
Oh, just practicing for the SATs and the What indeed? As they say, a picture is worth 1,000 words. Allow me to show you in person.
Hey, he's not doing anything that impressive.
Well, yeah, whatever.
My god, it's a hologram. A ghost! No, it seems to be a projection of some sort, cast into the air using that device. I've never heard of such a device being invented.
Holograms. It's a hologram. Oh my.
Yeah, that's...
Naturally. This is a hologram projector that we developed. Of course, the projector on its own can cast images no farther than this, but with the power of a gospel, one can do things such as this.
Nani?
Omayu Shinde.
Oh my god, he's behind us. How impressive. He'll still do fucking nothing.
Holy! Oh god, he's spinning!
Spinning around.
Oh, he's slowing
The
down.
music is way too hype for nothing happening.
Please state the nature of the medical emergency.
Well, the concept is clear enough, I think. The good citizens of Rouen received a once-in-a-lifetime performance. They should be thrilled.
Unbelievable. No, you just saw Charizard. This whole thing has been for the purpose of creating a few pranks.
Pranks. Such an insult to my performances. It was a gift of enjoyment and distraction to a city suffering the stresses of a heated election. Can you not see the beauty of such a gift?
Okay, I kind of get what you're doing, I think, but tell me, why did you do all this? Why did you scare so many people? What does Ouroboros have planned?
Estelle, you're not so many people.
My little dumbest hell, but this is not my place to speak the mind and purpose of the Grand Master. Forgive me. Why, I myself am here assisting in the plan.
No,
It's
John.
simple, however. Why, I
wrong
might.
page.
Oh, no, there should be another comma in there, alright?
No,
I
you
have
can't-
come seeking an audience with you, Princess Claudia.
What?
Whack.
Beautiful pride, which was on such magnificent display when you brought justice upon the old man. I agreed to participate in this plan, to claim that beauty for my own.
Yeah.
So I have awaited this day on pins and needles for months. You cannot imagine the joy.
What?
Justice upon? Do you mean what happened to Mayor Dalmore? Wait, how the hell do you know about that?
I was a fly on the wall for that little event. Or perhaps a shadow. Like this, for example.
Dario!
You were in the Dalmore mansion.
Just sneezes and changes back.
A phantom thief is, in essence, a worshipper of beauty. We chase it, we covet it, and that which is prideful cannot help but captivate us. Princess, your pride has stolen my heart. Indeed, you have stolen the heart of a phantom thief. Ah, what sweet humiliation this is. My pet, how do you intend to atone for such a slight upon me?
I don't really.
Such perfect self-absorption, just like a certain someone I know. Hmm? Oh, I beg you do not compare me to that. So you're an agent of Ouroboros. You aren't what I was expecting, but... I felt like she drew a gun there.
Yeah.
If you're going to try and hurt Chloe, I'm definitely going to stop you.
Estelle.
Well, in accordance with the laws of the Bracer Guild, you are hereby under arrest and charged with intrusion and theft, among other charges. We have a number of questions for you, including one about the gospel. Please surrender quietly.
How boorish. Arrest? Me? While it would be invigorating to have a little fracas, I did choose this place for a reason. I shall allow him to be our opponent, I believe.
What do you...
I like the way Chloe is so proud of her being a princess that she tries to hide it.
What the?
It
I
is
would say I have a bad
weird.
feeling, but somehow I feel it's too obvious.
Cyclops, monster, giant.
Mech.
Try a
Yeah.
fucking centaur mech.
Mmm.
So it's a monster mech?
And look at this thing.
Jesus
The
Christ.
graphics are just completely different from everything. What the heck is that thing?
Some kind of armored centaur machine?
Quite. It seems he was once the guardian of this place. The poor chap was half broken when I arrived. I repaired him out of the kindness of my heart, you see. Since he's here, I think he could serve as a worthy opponent, don't you?
You have to be kidding. It's coming
No,
on your
I'm
guard.
too glad.
To be fair, I think it kind of looks cool.
Yeah, I
It
like
does
it.
look good, yes.
It-
I love
It's
this-
clear that this is where the art design for all of the following games came from. Alright, now, here we have the boss, Stormbringer.
Dun,
Ooh,
dun, 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 dun.
Alright,
that's
so,
a pretty metal name.
he'll blast a beam across the battlefield. Curse Blade melee attack. Yep, yada yada. Summons ads.
What's this about ads being summoned? I didn't know we
user
were that
class,
far along.
crossing its blade.
Well, John, have you ever been interested in a book that's read out to you?
If you have a guard,
Oh,
use that.
Why,
Oh.
I believe I have been. Yes, Dennis, why?
Because I like to recommend to you Audible, which you could get a free book.
No, we can't be doing this joke, Dennis. We can't do this joke. Speed, everybody.
Why is he whipping Olivier?
Speeding them up. Alright, so now...
With Olivier, it brings his health down.
okay, he's weak to water and earth, which means Olivier and Chloe are the ones who should be using magic. And in the meantime...
Water weakness makes sense, but not the earth.
A big
Big-
fucking rock, John. That'd break most things. Metal, when like put together like that, tends to be, in a sense, brittle.
Yeah, but then think about it this way, James. What about the rock? Huh? Would a big fucking rock kill the rock? I don't think so. He would bash it away.
Okay, I think the
With
best
his
thing
rock.
John,
James
he
actually
is a
has-
rock, so like, you know,
A bigger rock
Oh.
breaks a rock.
Wow, you're doing so much damage. It has to be said.
Yes, well,
amazing.
that's... Don't have much of a choice right now, John.
Did
So, he's weak to earth.
you not take the approach you took in earlier? Well, not earlier, but like in
Previous
different
game?
games, you over leveled yourself.
I am overleveled, which means this probably
Then
won't be
how
too
come-
hard, but still have
Yeah,
to
but-
still have to be a bit careful. It is a boss.
The horses, though, horses.
We were
Wait, are
over
they-
leveled back in the first game, but then the final
Are
boss
those-
was still a nightmare.
Are those humanoid horses riding on bikes?
No, they're like a horse head mounted on top of a cannon on wheels.
it's dumb, but it's
That's somehow dumber than what I thought it was. What the hell? Who thought of
Oh
this?
no, he's summoning allies. Do I have?
The allies which are flanking you, by the way.
That's not how this game works. Who cares?
Shut
Is
up.
anybody?
You
Shows
don't
up.
get flanked.
Both of you attack! Oh, Charizard has a unique animation.
oh, that's cool because Stealth does the same animation for fucking everything.
Yeah. Oh no! Estelle hit them with her staff. Whoop-de-doo.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Estelle has taken out her staff. I
Uh-oh.
wonder what she's going to do.
Okay, yeah, it was that bad. But it didn't interrupt. Okay, that's good. Impede? No, it doesn't need impeding.
I mean, if metal, done like this is brittle, it's probably not in this universe because like they have magic bullshit, you know. So the
Yeah, well
Earth
listen,
weakness-
John, it's a boss. They need to give them arbitrary weaknesses, alright?
Here- Earth weakness doesn't give sense. Water, yes. Lightning, maybe, but not.
Lightning's just
not
out of the window.
Earth doesn't make. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It should be weak to light or wind.
Actually, no. It's the Stormbringer. It's electricity, John. It's you ground the electricity in.
That's smart.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
And also water, electricity again. now this though. No, that's also impede.
Yeah, why does that work? Why does that work? Why does water like short out electricity?
Because the electricity has no
Oh,
idea where it's supposed to be.
I know the technicals, but like, still, it doesn't make sense to me.
Oh,
I know
boo-hoo, John.
Like, think about it. They have waterproof electronics now.
Also, Olivia has max. Time to fucking howling bullet.
Everyone has magic. Olivier, gun.
I mean, they use other weapons as well. That did
Yeah,
fucking
but
nothing,
Olivia
That was
is
pathetic.
just gone.
Olivier's like, Aaron's bigger down in Texas.
Up in Airbonia.
Olivia would be like, man, shut the
Oh,
fuck
for God's sakes, Estelle, look at that.
Aaron's back in Arizona, we used to shoot bullets the size of cows.
What? Alright, now that he's nearly
Our
dead.
rifles are the size of... Is there a mountain in this game that we can reference?
Is there a mouse?
No, like a named mountain.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, the
Okay.
centaur is stabbing. Stop it.
We'll get to kill him
Stop
before he
it.
does
It's
it, though.
doing a cringe dead meme. Somebody stop the centaur. Oh my god. Oh.
These horses aren't very good at attacking, are they? Aha! You fool! You charged Estelle's attack!
Card. Oh no, Estelle is attacking with her
Dead. Hey, you're dead, buddy.
Now I'll explode and kill everybody because he finished early.
Yes. They did the monster make.
With an explosion like that, should have
Also, he
died.
just kind of collapsed. It almost looks like sad. Alright, now...
I don't want to fight anymore, guys.
I'm just doing my job. I'm a guard here, for God's sakes. You don't have to be so mean about it. Yeah,
You guys are bullies.
Okay, they're not weak to win, so... Charizard? Actually, wait. Sylphin Whip.
Why did you sound like Palpatine near the end of that phrase?
Whip.
Whip.
Oh yeah, and that's why I didn't kill any of the enemies, because they buff every other thing on the map when they die. In case you didn't realize.
Oh no, we figured there was some kind of technical reason.
You fool!
You've activated my trap card.
Okay, they're not dead yet.
I don't think that helps. Oh, then that means that one guy is going to be really, really strong.
Dead.
That one remaining horse boy.
Yeah, but it's only their speed and strength goes up. Their defense is the same.
Oh. Oh.
Which means
Ooh,
I
that
can-
doesn't. Oh.
I could just have Charizard do this.
Hey, oh, Gabe, what are you doing?
What, don't you know Charizard's character by now, John? We're 2 games in.
That was definitely deliberate from the game.
Yes,
Right,
obviously.
I mean, it didn't even zoom into her eyes or anything. It zoomed
That,
into
that,
her.
that shouldn't work. That shouldn't work on machines.
Listen, John, magic. Shut up.
John, have you never heard whip up into shape? She took it
What do you mean?
literally.
What do you mean, excuse me, John? Magic? Like, what magic now can make machines?
Well,
be-
also, she does have an item that gives an elemental aspect to her attack, so...
Okay, but
It's a
still.
video game. Nothing makes sense.
Anyway, also, he's looking at the camera. Just, what pose is he in? Anyway, phew. We
You
won,
did
I
this,
think.
man.
Yes, that was a bit of a struggle. Now then,
Why are you still here?
you are, I hope, prepared for the consequences of what you've done.
Really, now, there's such a lack of elegance in your fighting style. I'd hope for better. Well, if I must, let me show you a proper example of elegance. Flamme!
Oh, I thought you were saying flame.
What? Well, that basically.
The torches. The bitches.
Hey guys!
Aguil.
Well,
Okay.
fuck you.
This is a shadow sewing. Impossible.
Naruto! Sasuke! Naruto!
Sausage.
I guess. But I might ask that you remain still from this point forward. He seemed surprised when Balmore's treasure did this, however. For we enforcers, such abilities are trivial, even without such crutches.
No! You were too careless. See? Oh. Wow, that's impressive magic if you can actually stop the bird in flight.
Well, it depends. What is the airspeed velocity of an unladen bird in this game?
Well, John, let's find out.
John, I don't think the bird's speed has anything to do with it.
Sieg!
Ah, there you are, courageous little white knight. Your chivalrous bravery is admirable, but I must ask you to remain still for a while. Ah, my Princess Claudia. You are now a prisoner to my desire.
Alarm bells. Alarm bells. Alarm bells.
How does it feel, I wonder?
Do not think this will break me. Even if you buy my body, you shall never enslave my heart. So long as I have myself, you will never take me.
Freezing, yes, yes. Those eyes that shine with such beautiful pride, which say, I will never break. That shine is what I desire. You are everything I hoped for.
Hey, cut the crap, okay? Creepy mask, dude. Get the hell away from Chloe.
Creepy mask, dude. Really? Do not understand the beauty of this mask. You have a very dim understanding in general, pet. I ask you, be silent. Hmm?
He had hiccups.
Ah, my apologies. You simply made a very crude mistake. I'm afraid I couldn't help but give an innocent chuckle.
Oh, this should be amusing. In the way watching a pig wallow in mud is captivating. And what exactly is my mistake, Bard?
I certainly wouldn't deny Claudia's beauty, not even for a moment. Her beauty,
Not the
however,
time.
extends far beyond the estimation your frail, tasteless aesthetic provides.
This is not the time.
You may approach her again when you have learned the first thing about beauty, Jester of the Grand Master.
What? Your words are bold in the face of death, Erevonian. But what gives vagabond, musician scum such as yourself any right to insult my sense of beauty? Choose your next words carefully, for they will determine your fate.
Then I shall phrase them as a question. What is beauty?
You disappoint. I expected more than such foolishness. Beauty is pride, a distant light gleaming far above mortal cares. Indeed, can any other answer even be allowed? I think not.
Really, I can't even laugh at such an answer. True beauty, Blue Blanc of Ouroboros, is love!
What?
Don't go. Think you're going.
Beauty only exists because people are brave enough to love. And without love, without the bonds of affection and camaraderie that bind us together, beauty is naught but a hollow illusion. The prideful and the humble both shine as a diamond in love.
Olivier is saying, I'm not like the other guys. I care about your personality too, Claudia. Come on. Come on, princess.
Shut the fuck up.
Ah, how childish. Love is the hollow illusion, you cloddish jungler. Beauty is an absolute. Its existence does not depend on transient human emotion. Yes, just as the flower that blooms on the highest mountain, unseen by man, remains beautiful in anonymity.
Cloddish jungler indeed. Well, so much for the raw terror and suspense in it, right?
I'm not quite sure what to say to all of this.
Uh,
Shut the
you-
fuck up.
You have simp, Chloe. You have simp.
Despite being a simp herself.
I have expected to find the proper rival in the ways of beauty among such ruin. Musician, give me your name.
Olivia Lenheim, a wandering bard and hunter of love, roaming to and fro in search of his perfect manifestation.
Olivia Lenheim. I shall remember that name.
Ah! Hey, I finally found you guys!
Why is she not
Oh
gone?
no! Oh no!
Sorry, I know you said to wait, but you guys were so late I couldn't wait anymore. Dorothy?
Oh no, Dorothy, run away, please!
Huh? Hey, a masked man in white clothes!
No, it's Olivia.
You're the ghost, ain't you? Yeah, you are.
Well,
Okay, say cheese!
what?
Ah,
I can move again.
of course, the flashbulb wiped our shadows clean. Ah, what an astounding girl. Photography and perfectly timed heroism all in one package.
Shut up.
I'm out of breath from doing Olivia's voice. I can't go straight to Dorothy.
No, but he can just do. He can just do it again, right?
Leave it to me. I mean, he did like make a show out of it, so maybe it takes some time.
Oh well, maybe.
Even
Maybe
though
he's
I
an
don't know
idiot
what I
like
did. Zoom.
Zoom.
Crap.
The gospel.
It has been an age that I've been entertained, so you have my thanks, my guest.
You. What else did you intend to do?
I am going to end our revelry for tonight. Forgive me if I seem an ungracious host.
Let the revelry begin.
Short.
It appears, however, that I must take stock of my assumptions about you. I can see now why the Black Fang takes such an interest in you.
Black Fang?
You meet Joshua?
We are old acquaintances, in a sense. The reason you came to my attention at all was because I noticed that of black hair and those eyes.
John's going off like hell.
Oh, his memories have with mine. I do wonder where he's rehearsing.
What?
Those love hearts.
Bye-bye. No, that was Rose Petals, John, obviously.
I must now take my... Yes.
John, what is happening to your fucking Discord?
Now take my leave. My guess. The true plan... So,
Johnny, you're downloading something in the
if you
background?
intend to oppose... I am not, no. This is just my Wi-Fi.
You shouldn't be using Wi-Fi.
The true plan has but started. I would gird yourselves for long labors and suffering ahead. You intend to assist further. Now, I do intend to keep a little game going on the side. Until next week.
He's gone.
I still can't believe it.
She's
I have
speaking
a
green,
pen.
that's why he's cutting off. Wowee, it's like a magic trick! Most impressive. I suppose it behooves me to take him as my rival. Okay, we're so beyond worrying about rivals here. He may look like some pervo ballroom freak, but that power of his is not normal. Indeed. Ouroboros, Rents isn't an exception then. All of the enforcers must be that powerful. And so the ghost incidents that had stirred Rouen came to an end. The next morning, Estelle and the gang parted with Dorothy and returned to the guild.
Good.
Now, John, you can voice John for the first time this game.
Oh. How did I voice John again?
I don't fucking remember.
Remind me.
He's just a normal dude, John. He's just...
Okay, I'll just take a random. I'll take a random stab. Gee, good work, all of you.
Did you understand any of that, Dennis?
I have to stick with that.
Only because of the text.
Oh, I see. Good work, all of you. Good work, all of you. This is so you Ouroboros.
A little bit.
Oh,
Call out an eye.
to be honest, I only have Cassius when he told me about his secret soul. It no good, but must say, mate, here's the reward for completing the investigation. I think I'll stick with this right here.
Oh, wait.
Sure didn't expect to turn out like it go, man.
Right, there we
5
go.
accents.
5,000 mira. Shame. For shame. I'll have the results forwarded to Brigadier General Bright, rest of the army, immediately. I get the impression they're desperate for information too.
Yes, please do. If Ouroboros can produce something like that, a holographic projector, was it? They're far more capable than we even thought possible. Never mind producing another gospel.
Oh no, God forbid. God forbid they can watch movies.
God, their real objective seems to have been performing experiments with that new gospel. The fuss about the ghost was little more than a whim of a man in charge, really. Blue Blanc, the Phantom Thief. He called himself Enforcer Number 10.
But to hazard a guess, Enforcer is probably a title for ranking agents in society.
Ranking.
Ranking. I'd put money in the man we know as Lieutenant Lawrence being another one.
Still.
Yeah, I know. Black Fang. That's what Joshua called himself the night he disappeared. Joshua was also an enforcer, I bet. I always suspected there was more to him from the moment we first met. But given his age, I never thought he'd be able to match someone like that Phantom Thief. Somehow, I doubt he ever showed us what he was really capable of. Yeah, maybe. Almost like it's an excuse for if an eventual boss fight with him will have him be stronger than us.
Indeed.
Hey.
What are you talking about? You're gonna do some grinding off screen.
Hey, Jean.
What is it?
The Phantom Thief guy said the Society's plans had only just begun. I think they've got plots and stuff in motion all over Liberal. Have you heard anything from the other branches? Anything weird?
Nothing that stands out. I'll bet you're right, though. It's starting to act in the shadows all over Liberal.
Shadows.
Even though a little food crosses over. Might be wise for you to head somewhere else.
Well, I mean, it's perfectly reasonable. We can stop them very easily if all they're doing is working out of shadows.
Yes.
Shadows.
That was a funny joke. Laugh, damn you. Yes, I was just thinking that myself. Are any of the other branches looking at a little strained? Potential society trouble aside?
Well, I guess the Zeiss branch, sort of. They stand by Gandalf at the head to grab.
I don't think we've ever seen that character.
They're fairly undermanned at the moment.
Okay, then we should head out there and help them. Will Ron be alright, though?
The boss branch is dispatching Sting to help us out in a few days. Melvin and I will be able to hold the fort until Sting gets here, I think. Oh, and once you get to Zeiss, you may want to check in with Professor Russell. He might have an insight on the new gospel you guys observed.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I totally want to see Tide again anyway, so I'll head over to his place right away.
I don't.
Well then, we should head for the airship port as soon as our preparations are complete.
You're not fucking going anyway.
John, if you would be so kind as to prepare 4 tickets to the Zeiss-bound flight.
Please, only have 3.
Where do you get off with taking the lead? Hold on, 4? Well, naturally, you, Shara, and then myself and Miss Chloe here, of course. What? I thought this might come up. You said you wish to come with us. The search for Joshua is my mission as a hunter of love. Not to mention the matter of my new rival. That should be reason enough, I would think.
Oh, he worded that. He worded that really weird. Oh.
What do you mean?
Oh, he meant it. When Olivia
search for Joshua
came back,
I searched.
Oh, did you forget that Olivia is like a absolutely desperate bisexual?
No, he's just desperate.
That
like,
is true.
Like, I think if he sees an animal on its own.
You're right.
Okay, wait. You're leaving your total freaking insanity aside for a second. Don't drag Chloe into this too, you jerk. She doesn't even want it.
No. Actually, I was gonna ask for the same thing.
Say what?
This malicious, mysterious society is operating within the borders of Liberal, plotting who knows what.
I also hear they go by the name Government.
What's that? As what I am, I can't not simply ignore what they're doing. I must act. Besides, I want to help Joshua and you, Estelle.
Oh, Chloe. But your class is...
Fuck off.
Listen, we just finished the exam and skip the rest of it.
This morning I sent a letter to Ace Attorney Dean Collins. I can't get over it. Saying that I'll be needing a break from lessons. My exam scores are excellent anyway, and I have all the credits I need to move to the end of the year already. I talked to Jill and Hans about it, and they insisted I should go.
What the? Nice, but you certainly go all in once your mind is made up.
I'm sorry, I suppose I am shoving myself onto you in a way. I can remain behind if you prefer.
Right.
Charizard, oh yes, please. Oh no, you don't. If you really want to come, I'd love to have your help. You don't have a problem with it, right, Chair?
I do.
Just the opposite, I think it's a wonderful idea. Chloe's skills in orbital arts will be of great help, as well as Seek.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, she said so. Fuck you. Charizard, Stell, thank you. I'll give it my all, I swear.
Well, we're all friends after all. We're the Red and Blue Knights, remember? And let's combine our forces and find our lost princess.
That's right. Yes, lead on, Red Knight.
Then this would make me the lone wandering prince from a nearby country. Here to take back the dark-haired princess, even by force. You don't get to add roles.
Olivia's being a creep, and nobody's actually doing anything.
Because that's just who he is.
John, when Olivia came back, he was reminiscing about how Joshua was in the play.
Well, reminiscing about how he wished he was there.
Yeah. Yeah.
John?
John?
I guess I'll read back to John for a moment. Well, that's good to see you sorted it out. In any case, though, we should classify you two as temporary assistants. That way the guild can pay expenses for you.
Yes, please do.
Well, I shall assist you with all my heart. Let us be off.
Let us commence forth.
Yes, and Chapter 1, Sneaking Shadows, end. Save. Also an achievement, which is just a picture of Kevin. It's just a picture of Kevin winking.
Hey guys, it's me, the main character from the next game.
Oh, of all the fucking times. John! John! John, get back!
John?
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
Hurry up.
Just have to get some. And so the fit comes.
I think
to
he
an
means feet, as in like a feat of
end.
action.
No. Fet. It's another
Feta
way
cheese.
to say feast, celebrating or party. And so the fete comes to an end, but the passion that left in my heart, it remained. My only solace is to wait in the pale moonlight, the cool breeze to still my heated blood.
I think if
So
this
who's
is who
it?
I think it is, I'll probably take over for them. Sorry to make you wait. Yeah, it's Lorenz. But he's cast off the old identity, so no longer does John voice Alton.
Perfect timing.
He's actually screaming like, ah!
Really perfectly punctual, my friend.
You know how fucking hard it was to get to the
It would
top of
not
this
hurt you
roof?
to learn to. It would not hurt you to learn to be fashionably late.
Doing to your microphone, John.
I'm not doing anything. I don't know what you're saying.
You became muffled in the middle
I'm
of
not
that sentence.
doing anything to my microphone.
Well, now that you say it
John,
like
are you
that,
using a dedicated mic?
I would not hurt you to learn to be
that's just gibberish. We can't understand you, John.
fashionably late, you know. It would not be you to whatever.
Sorry.
His name is Lorenz?
Sorry, but punctual is what I am. What is your report?
Why is the game putting a question mark on his name?
Because
'Cause the
Lawrence
game
was
is
his real
unsure.
name when we fought him in the first game.
Oh, let us not be boorish and harsh. Surely there's time for a little make out session with the home. Huh? This has been a favorite. A little while longer.
No, like, just, John, why does your internet do this to us? John? John? You there?
This has been a grand evening. Allow me to savor it a little while longer.
There you go. Really? I'll take that as a report of I really like them, then.
Like? The lovely princess has stolen even more of my heart. It's a miracle I yet live, I tell you. What's more, I met a rival in the arena of beauty and aesthetics. A rival? Me?
He is his own rival.
Well, yeah, the same person.
Shall
Yeah.
be busy these next few weeks, I think.
You really are hopeless. You're welcome to pursue your hobbies, but do not let it interfere with the plan.
You need not worry in that score, my friend. On that note, here, take it.
Very good. So, how did your experiments go?
Yeah, call it a 90% success rate or so. The hologram projector can accurately project for many hundreds of Selg. First 2 or so projections were miserable failures, I'm afraid. After the third, however, the device worked flawlessly.
So some cause for concern, but not much. It does function. I'll report it to the professor at once.
That gospel. Surely it is far beyond contemporary technology. And I don't simply mean its ability to negate orbits. I know it was made with the 13 factories, but how exactly does it work?
I'm not sure. I'm not privy to the details. According to the professor, these phenomena are just the tip of a miracle.
Ooh, so it's the stuff of miracles, is it? Miracles are the providence of she who dwells above alone. What does he mean?
She who dwells above alone.
Yeah, well, he's like just an inflection away from calling this god of his she who thirsts.
Regardless, a few more experiments should make the potential of the Gospels clear. With that...
Mm-hmm. Ooh, we've had a number of unexpected actors coming onto the stage this night. How shall this cameo end, I wonder?
That's up to how our hidden mouse responds.
Indeed. Come now, mouse. Cry for us. Oh,
Why? Why?
way! Not sure who that little mouse is. But your life is spared, it seems.
Thank Ideos for your life, rodent. Zoom.
And then it's, oh, I can't swim!
Sploosh. That was you, John.
Oh, it's that's right. I completely forgot.
Bring on the beer.
Can't drink no more.
Damn it. I could've. And who was the person?
Okay. Thank you, Adios. Saints and anyone else. I'm forgetting for saving. I'm forgetting for saving.
And
your
anyone
homeboys.
else I'm forgetting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, there you go.
comment needed.
Like I need to be told to give praise to the goddess.
His fucking end battle pose.
What monsters, though? So, those are the enforcers of Ouroboros, huh?
Ashton's father, Captain, you know yourself.
A raging land. My god, they're going to summon Titan!
Wait, no, wrong theme. My bad.
Alright.
I thought that said guilt at the very top.
No, guild. One letter off, John.
Yeah.
Okay, we're off to Zeiss. Anyone have anything else they want to do before we go? No, not
Yeah,
I.
get rid of that blonde idiot.
If you can't think of anything, we should be going. I can think of one piece of business. Where did Miss Dorothy go?
No.
Disappeared quite suddenly, and I'm curious where she could have gone. No, thank you, Olivia.
No.
I think she went to go see Niall in the hotel. That's a good point. I think we should go say hi, and thanks for following me for a while.
No, Estelle, no.
Yes, I think so too. I don't care. I want to say goodbye to Matron Teresa and the children before we left as well, boy. I tried calling them from the guild a minute ago, and I think they're out.
Oh yeah, they have telephones, don't they?
Yes. I want to say goodbye too. Well, we can always write them a letter from Zeiss, you know. I bet they'd love it, in fact.
Yeah, instead of calling them from Zeiss.
And we can always come back here easily enough if we need to.
Yes, that's true. I'll write them then.
Hey, hey! Hey,
Hey,
we'll write them. I want in too.
Right, man.
Well, come, my friends, let us away to the pulsing heart of the orbital revolution and the seat of geniuses. Except no, because we got like a couple of really long side quests to do now.
Oh god.
So
Now,
first,
which one of them is going to crash the game because an old man wants you to do something, but he doesn't want to ask you?
speaking of that event, Dennis, I think I'll just save again after the cutscene.
Yeah, I mean, you really don't want to risk it at this point. You've
Alright,
some
Did you see that
problems
on
made.
stream?
No, John wasn't here for it.
Yeah, he wasn't.
Oh,
Okay.
but, like, I know for a fact that you've gone some like long progress by this point, so you don't want to.
Yeah,
mess
but
up.
like, there was one quest that...
Just
What
didn't
was the
work.
problem?
Because I'm running it in too high of a resolution, the game crashes when you try and look at a book.
Yeah.
Alright, but now, our first side quest, we are going into the casino. I'm talking to this lady. May we have a moment? You wouldn't have to be Lakeisha, would you?
So who's?
You. You're NPC man, John.
You are an NPC.
Yes, well, I'm Lakeisha. Oh, you the Bryces. Oh, wow.
Yeah, we saw the posting.
Good. You know a little bit what's going on, at least. Are you all set? Want to go over the details?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, of course, it's okay. So what can we do for you?
What I'd like is very simple. Do something, anything, to make my husband lose interest at gambling.
What? That's your request? Winning a game of chance, is it? The most intriguing request.
You heard me right. I don't care what game. Just please, win against my husband. He's always been the type to get so wrapped up in whatever it is he's doing. He doesn't know when to stop. I mean, really. Gets a few wins in at the casino and suddenly he's convinced he's a pro gambler. Out of that one-track mind of his. If he says that he wants to turn pro, anything I say is in one ear and out the other. So I'd like to nip that in the bud before things go that far.
I see. Family circumstances, huh? Sounds like things are hard for you.
No, I was naive. I should have just refused when he suggested a casino trip. No point in playing now. Here, let me give you 1,000 Mira. Yeah, as a wager.
Mira.
Mira! If you wager all on one bet, I'm sure my husband will take you up.
I sure hope so. Is your husband upstairs at the casino right now?
Yeah, he's made himself nice and comfortable up there. Last I saw he was playing cards. Filio's his name.
Understood. We'll check the card tables.
Do me a favour and don't hold back. Make sure the bastard loses decisively. Is there anything else I can help you with? Any questions?
We're okay, I think. You covered all the basics.
Yeah, I'm underage.
No, we're not addressing that bit. The real question is, how do we win the match? I mean, gambling's ultimately luck, isn't it? Yes, but only to a degree. Letting the luck live or killing it takes skill. Whether we can win or not depends on your match. Strategy is the key, to be more precise. Guess we're in for some fun times.
If strategy's what you're worried about, you'll be fine. My husband's a total amateur. He's terrible at lying. Every thought that crosses his mind is written on his face, plain as day. He's not normally the kind of person well suited to gambling.
Ah, really? Hearing that makes me feel a little bit more confident, maybe. Alright, let's do this thing. Yes, that's the spirit. Knowing the game is important, sure, but having the drive to get in there and win is what really brings it home.
Corner, guys, because my husband is not a pro gambler. He's a very naughty boy. Now get up there and knock him down a few pegs.
Did you call him a programmer?
Pro gambler, I tried to say.
He's not a programmer either. What a charming little casino. Its equipment looks brand new. Was this established recently?
Oh, hey, look.
In a way, just reopened after renovations during the birthday celebration. It's weird how 2 kids are here and allowed in.
What are we looking at, not Matthew, John.
We're looking at a roulette table That's slot machines. That's it. It's very sparse.
I mean, like,
Casino.
well, there's other tables down at the bottom. The camera's not showing.
Oh.
Hey, now that I think about it, it was being worked on last time. I see. So, where is our high-rolling target? Right, his wife said he'd be at the card tables.
Why don't we just beat the shit out of him?
I'm pretty sure that would be him, because I don't think the police are allowed to do that.
Oh, blackjack.
Or just cards.
Or
That's
yeah,
more so
this-
the point.
yeah. But that looks to be 2 cards per thing. All right.
All right,
Is that really the most appropriate voice?
Come on. Get in. Whoa, there it is, Jack. Ooh,
My
this
name is
power on the draw.
Josh.
I feel invincible.
En fuego. It is your win, sir.
It is your win, sir. Know that you fought well, my good man. I'm afraid you just had the wrong opponent.
His character is he puts on accents when he wins.
Yep, he's exactly as she said. That's gotta be him. Let us catch his let us catch his attention quickly. If we waste time, no doubt he'll get wrapped up in another match. Ah, right.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's blackjack then. If he says hit me again.
Okay, hit me again. Huh? What's up with you guys?
You've won too much. Come outside. We've heard you know your way around a card game, mister. So we'd like to challenge you.
Challenge? Me? All right, I'll bite. Question is, do you have the mirror? I'm not taking cheap bets.
The wage is 1,000 mirror. How about that?
That's a mighty wager. Fearless?
Matthew, no, it is not triple triad time.
Fearless, aren't you? Fine, I'll take you guys on. Okay, so which one of you is going to be my opponent? Or maybe all 3 of you want to have a piece of the Philly Master at the same time, huh? That works too. I'm feeling lucky.
All at once is a bit crazy. We're not playing Old Maid here.
In that case, good customers, how would you like to try a variant of poker?
We're
There are few
kids.
that allow a match to be settled over several rounds.
Sounds like just what we're looking for.
I'll say, what are the rules? Both sides choose a lineup of contenders and settle the match over 3 rounds.
John went full Mrs. Doubtfire a bit ago. Oh, hello!
Each round is normal poker, and first team to win 1 match wins. However, your team can only fold 1 time. If 1 member folds, the rest have no choice but to challenge. And it's a 3-round match then, huh? Simple, quick, elegant, I like it.
He's turning into a mobster as he speaks.
Only problem now is that there's 4 of you.
It's not like all 4 of us need to play. One of us can sit this one out.
That's perfect, actually. If I can, I'd like to be the one to sit out.
I'd like to not break the law, please.
Estelle, I'll see you in prison.
You sure, Chloe?
I'm very sure that you'll.
I-
Students are forbidden to gamble by school rules.
Yeah, I think it's not the age restriction.
Ah, yes,
it's
yes,
occupation
By
restriction.
school rules.
Don't
Yeah,
tell
bunch
them about Jill's secret gambling ring in the school.
I don't want you to think I'm trying to skip out on a job. It is kind of awkward for me.
Ah, no, I get it. I get where you're coming from. Gambling's not exactly a healthy part of your daily balanced school curriculum. No, we have class. We can edit it from here, so take a load off.
Exams are a gamble anyway.
That is true. It's true.
Sorry for the mix-up.
And then there were 3. We're well on the road to the climactic 3-round match.
Oh, Olivia, you're banned.
Not that it would matter if there were 4 or even 5 matches. I'd win them all anyway. Are you satisfied with the rules as I explained them, sir? Well, I'm okay with them.
Yes, we're fine too.
Well then, allow me a few moments to make preparations.
I'm the only one who gets that joke, Matthew. Sorry
What?
for the mix-up, Robo-Kai, mate. Keep going, John.
During that time, good guests, please decide the order of your matches.
Order? So who's gonna go first and stuff? That shouldn't
Order?
take us too
Oh,
long.
I'd like to order some food.
Thank you very much. I'm ready whenever you guys are.
Alright, order time. How do we want to do this? Might I suggest that we pick based on gambling prowess? Full disclosure, guys, I have like 0 confidence in my card skills. I always lost to Joshua. Yeah, but it's because Joshua was like probably a master gambler. Oh, but I bet you're pretty confident, right, Cher? You use cards a lot in fortune telling, so I can picture you knowing
That's
a thing or
not
two
the
about
same
gambling.
thing.
Not the same thing at all, Estelle. Yes, I know a little. Thanks for the overgeneralization there. I've got an ace up my sleeve for the worst case scenario too. An ace?
Quite literally.
It's a secret unless we need it. And I believe we'll have Shara take up the final step. Should good fortune fail us, we'll certainly be in need to get that little extra bit of luck. That being said, I would
By
prefer
the way, hang on. They're saying all this while being literally so close to the guy.
No, they're just discussing. Listen, we're operating under anime logic here. Nobody cares. That being said, I would prefer to take up the middle. The second match would likely require a great deal of strategy, and I have some confidence in my card game. So you're second, Olivier, and Cher's last, which means I'm first? Yes, that should be relatively easy on you. Enjoy the hand without any pressure. So you say, but I'm still feeling it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready.
I want Blue Blanc back. He said that none of us were thinking. He said what none of us were thinking. Wow. Can't believe Henry's calling for the villain to come back. Alright, we're up.
What are you talking about? Olivier's here.
Poker faces on, comrades.
Good luck, you guys.
Let us win this thing. Alright, so I'll briefly explain what this actually is. This is entirely scripted and is not at all random. But the sequence of events is decided by which character you chose to join you at the start of the game.
Really?
So if I picked Agate, we'd have a different game. And if I picked, well, as we pick Charizard, we have that version of the game.
I'd be like, I'm gonna fucking like punch him in the solar plexus.
Hey, stop gambling. Okay.
This marks the first round of 3. Poker rules in this region are as standard. However, there is a hierarchy among suits.
Amongst us.
The strongest is spade, followed by hearts, diamonds, and finally clubs.
Cheap ass
I will
clubs.
now begin dealing your cards.
Wow, they actually did something.
Yeah, I've got a pair.
Huh.
Heh, not bad.
Amazing.
I'd go for a flush, but that's kind of risky. Regional rules? This really is triple threat.
My lucky strike strikes again.
Strike.
My first round, I've already got a great hand.
6 going dark.
Got this in the bag.
Don't worry, we'll get him next time.
He must have an impressive hand.
If that truly were the case, I can assure you that he'd be much quieter about it. Remember, you can't challenge an opponent who chooses to fold. He's hoping our girl recognizes that. Okay, I need to think real hard about this. Should I swap out for a shot at a big hand or keep an easy one? What do you think?
Aim for a heart flush. You might get it.
I would say swap leaving 1 pair.
Dennis, you're correct.
Woo!
It's Cell's first match, so the theory is to go for the sure thing.
Would you like to change cards,
Yep, 3 cards.
sir?
John, it's you.
I'll
Give us a
change.
Come on, good cards, good cards. No change, huh? Well, I've got a pair, so at least I got an okay hand.
So obvious, Estelle.
I doubt he could read her the way we can, but one can never be too careful. If things go sour, I'm sure it'll be plain as day. I've heard she was bad at this. Understatement of the century.
Yeah, fell into my hand while I was waiting. Come, good challenger. Come at me anytime.
Ilya's behavior is no surprise. I wonder how confident he really is.
I can't believe this game is ending so soon, or at least I stop progressing in any game I play once I get to the casino. Henry. I've got a pair, but it's up to his hand if I win or not. Should I fold or challenge him head on? Which do you think?
Challenge. You've got 9 pair. Who knows what he has?
Dennis?
No, not 9 pair. You've got a pair.
I'd say fold because he can't hide secrets at all.
That is true.
We are to challenge.
Oh, okay.
Fold? And admit I lost? I couldn't do that for anything.
Pride. Would you like to challenge?
Of course I am, duh!
Ugh. Are you sure? I've got a really, really great hand, so...
Yeah, whatever, I don't really care. If it's that good, why don't you hurry up and bring it on?
What will you do, sir? What to do? I could win with this hand if I challenge, but... Nah, fold. With that, sir, I'm afraid you can no longer fold starting with the next round.
And now, like a true war, we have taken his tactical advantage off the field.
Nice.
Alright, I did it! Good work out there.
You took a strong stance and paid off.
Yeah, I'm just glad I didn't lose. What you did was more than winning. Our opponent is now cornered. Oh, I almost forgot, you can only fold once.
Exactly. We won the first match, but it only takes one win from him for us to lose a bet.
Agreed. We'll have to proceed carefully.
Sirs, are you prepared for the...
Excuse me, there's literally just Olivia and 3 women. Ah, that's my cue. May Lady Luck favor me with her grace. We're counting on you. After all the thinking, all the talking you did, I'm so not gonna go easy on you if you lose.
I will now begin dealing your cards.
Sad.
Your cards. Oh, another 2 pair.
Ah, yeah. Only a pair of 4s. Rather uninspiring hand.
Here? No, it might come here.
He seems kind of hesitant.
Yes, his expression is different.
We should probably assume he's got a pretty good hand. Wow. Now, what to do? Should I reach my hand out or distract my phone? Neither would make for a worthy spectacle. Exchange all cards leaving the pair, or exchange 1 card leaving the pair?
Exchange all cards, leaving the pair. Everything else looks shit.
What do you think, Dennis?
What do I think?
Or are you like me?
Okay, I don't like taking chances, so I'd probably say exchange 1 card, leaving the pair.
Well then, this time it was exchange all the cards leaving the pair.
Gasp!
I should play it straight here.
Nah, you never do, Olivier. Will you
Well,
be...
half the time he does. This is what it is.
Will you be changing cards, sir?
I will. 3 cards, please.
You, sir? I'll take 2 cards.
How did it turn out?
Oh, crikey! 2 pair. Nice.
Enough to challenge on. Man, I can't read his face at all. What the heck are you thinking, Olivia?
He has a surprisingly strong poker face, doesn't he?
No, let's just say all of the thoughts leaving his head.
Head empty. Nothing. Alright. Yeah, I'm okay.
That's a very restrained reaction compared to before. Do you make a big hand? way he's quieted down, it's quite disturbing. Now then, what should I do? Challenge or fold?
Fold, probably. Seems like he might have a better hand.
Yes, do indeed fold on Olivier. Alpha already folded once, so he will have to challenge this time. It's dangerous to corner an already wounded beast.
Will you challenge, sir?
No, I'll fold. It takes cunning to know when to retreat. To know when retreat becomes the more respectable strategy.
Folded, did you?
Oh, you seem quite disappointed. If I wasted a good hand of yours, then may you have my most heartfelt apologies.
Nah, it's nothing like that. I just enjoyed playing with you, so I didn't have much of a hand. As of the next round, neither side will be able to fold.
Would you look at that? He folded. He probably figured out the odds were in Felio's favor. I have returned, my loves. Did you see? My calm and expert assessment of the situation was flawless. But did Felio really have a good hand? If you challenged, you might have won. I'd say it's almost a certainty that he had a much stronger hand than mine. He thinks if I had challenged, I'd be swimming in a sea of tears by now. Don't you think that's a wee bit dramatic?
Now that both sides have folded, neither of us can back down from the final round.
Yes, exactly. We'll be settling this cleanly in the next match. Next Cher's turn, huh? Cool, I've got a hunch that things will work out just fine. Hopefully. Well, we'll see if Adios is in a generous mood.
Are you ready for your final match?
Are you winning? The curtain rises. Well then, Cher, let's see what you can do. I'll try not to disappoint. My Cher and Olivier voices are getting too close.
He just has to read the future, obviously, and know what cards he's gonna get. You are both prepared, I hope. We will begin the final match. Oh!
So it turned out like this, did it? Is it trying to tell me to chase a better hand?
But not two pair. Pair of ace, though.
No, how's my opponent looking?
I've got it. It's here. Could it be? Nah, it's nothing. Don't worry about it, really. Ah, what a cruddy hand. Oh man, I'm done for.
He's changed his tune.
Yeah, he's acting like he's got a good hand. Now, how will you proceed in turn, Cher?
She has an ace up her sleeve, so she could make a 3-pair. No,
John. She didn't actually just obviously mean an actual ace. Okay, don't take that for granted.
No, I misunderstood. I thought she had the literal ace up her sleeve.
One look.
No, she had an ass.
One look and it's clear that Felio's got a big hand. In that case, a normal hand stands a high chance of losing. Should I go for broken, pursue a straight flush, I wonder? What do we do? Swap leaving the ace pair? Exchange everything but the spades?
Everything but the spades. If you want.
It's scripted, so probably everything but the spades.
Yes, everything but the spades.
Like, that's way too specific.
Would you like to change cards?
2 cards, please.
And for you? 1 card, please.
Bravo 6.
Alright, this was a good draw. I just need 1 more card. Phew, I just have to pray my fingers haven't lost the sense.
No, you have your cards. Now, if you would, please show your hands. Okay, I'll show first. Go.
Cool.
Alright. Come on. Cam, please. Whoa, it really did come. Look at this, it's a raw, straight flash.
He's in upper sleeve is beating the shit out of him now.
Royal something or Isn't that the strongest hand?
It'll be hard to win against that hand.
John? Johnny boy? Johnny? He's gone. Please show your hand as well, miss. The conclusion of the match is never known until the last card is on the table. Indeed. John? Nope, he's still not here.
John?
You take Felio for the moment, then, Liz.
Hello.
Oh, there we go. Welcome back, John.
Are you back?
John? John? Alright, just read Felio's stats.
Okay. Showing your cards won't help. Not when I've got the best hand a guy could ask for.
Oh, is that really so? Just the fucking S-break. Huh?
Why is it?
Just now, wasn't sure his hand. Sorry, I think it was in my imagination.
Oh, she literally changed her own hand. Oh, okay.
Certainly. I believe this game has a strong and weak suits, yes. But I'm afraid we can't call your hand the greatest yet. My hand is the same. A royal flush. However, the Queen of Spades, it seems, has smiled upon me.
No, why? It certainly is decisive, ma'am. But you have the spades. In that case, your hand trumps videos. You're kidding. This match is yours, miss.
Phew, my goodness.
Please check your wager.
Receive 2,000 mirror.
Ooh, nice.
I don't know how, but we won.
I can't believe it.
What a splendid turn of events. Shara, great work. I can't believe you turned that all around. Oh, you're just the best. Good show. It's been a while since I was that nervous. I'm just glad I didn't stumble all over myself. Huh? What do you mean? Oh, it's complicated. Wait a sec. No way. Oh, didn't you realize? I thought you and Olivia had seen through it. I can't believe you. No wonder something was off. You know how it goes sometimes. It takes a thief to catch a thief. Alright, let's go report to the client. I don't think they noticed, but it's probably best we don't linger. Works for me. Let's go give Lakeisha the good news. Mrs. Doubtfire.
Hello! You really beat my... really with your husband?
Yeah, it was rough, but we took him down. This here's your wager. 1,000 mirror has doubled after our win.
Well, that's fine. You can have that. Think of it as making up for how... cheap the job pay was.
Huh?
What
Are
is
you
that
sure?
gap?
I mean, I'm grateful, but you know, are you sure what we did was enough? I don't know if your husband will learn his lesson just because he lost against us.
Even if he doesn't, I'm sure they could still finish the job. They're professionals in their own right, after all. There's no way to let my husband keep on his winning streak of his.
That's a good point. If that's the case, we'll be moving along before I get caught as a cheater. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's fine. You've done more than enough. I'm amazed you take a bizarre request like this as seriously as you did. But you guys, true professionals. You've done the Braces Guild's reputation justice in my eyes.
Thanks. We're just doing our job, but it feels awfully good to hear you say that.
If anything else, I'll be sure to look you guys up.
Yes, we'll be here anytime you need us. Except no, because you don't work here. You're here as guests. Alright, that's long quest number 1 done. For between chapter 1 and 2.
Nice.
And now for the rest of the stream, we'll cover a case of political espionage. Perhaps.
Ooh.
Alright.
Will we have time?
Big Wins begins at Hotel Blanche on the basement floor. Talk to Cooper. Wait, what? No, not that. Go in here. Ah. Hello! Hello? Oh, alright.
There's only one bed.
There's a couch. There's a couch, and Niall doesn't seem like the type of person to sleep not on the couch ever, even if there is a bed, even if there's an empty bed.
You guys again. I heard from Dorothy that you guys solved the little ghost problem.
How many cigs you been doing a day, Niall? You sound worse than last time. Yeah, we did it, but is Dorothy okay?
She's just a little bit tired from our exploration. She was yammering on drowsily about what happened, though. Once she was finished, but I wasn't, she conked right out. So I had to put her to bed, you know.
I'm afraid we did drag her around along with us in the dead of night. Not only that, but we owe her our lives. She earned a bit of rest.
A real reporter can go a good week without sleep when she's got a scoop. Ah, yeah, some of the stuff she was talking about sounded wild. But she didn't
Okay,
really...
John, enough with the innuendo. It's enough. We don't need to have every other fucking line. He's not that kind of guy. Nor is she.
That line is finished, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Mind if I ask you guys a few questions?
Sure, go ahead. Estelle gave Niall an outline of their encounter with Blue Blanc and answered the questions.
Alright, I think I get it now. Son of a phantom thief bee himself is a liberal and he's one of those Ouroboros
You know, maybe you should go outside if you're going to keep smoking, Niall.
Kinda wish I hadn't heard that.
What? Now you know about that masked weirdo?
Oh yeah, and that other thing you said. He's a famous thief who's caused a stir in every major city on the continent. If he wants something, he'll get it. And he always steals things with big old show.
Big old show.
And he's got a love of drama, that's for sure.
That certainly matches the man we met beneath the schoolhouse, yes. He even admitted he's Phantom Thief B for those from those cards, so...
Like I said, though, thievery's one thing, but he's also a lackey of the society. Wouldn't think Ouroboros would have use for someone like him. But at the same time, if they do, it's terrifying.
Then?
Niall, I'm curious. Do you intend to write an article about what happened? He was grooming me.
Jesus. I mean, yeah. John?
Give me a sec.
One. John?
The guild and the Royal Army asked me not to report on anything to do with the society.
What's this? A reporter with integrity?
I'll probably end up writing about someone's ill-intended crime of pleasure or something.
That doesn't help my case!
With the coup d'etat foiled, the kingdom is beginning to settle. I do see the wisdom in this. There is little sense in terrifying the populace with news of a dangerous secret society just yet.
Ain't happy about it as a reporter, but I guess I see where the government is coming from. Still, if anything else happens, tell me about it, yeah?
Of course. Anyway, we're off to Zeiss. Hi-ho, hi-ho.
Oh,
It's off to Zeiss
Nope.
weekend.
Tell me that.
I've got a draft I need to write up, so I can't see you off, but, want me to wait Dorothy?
Nah, it's okay. She's
She's,
fast asleep and I hate to disturb her. Shut up.
She's
Give her our
thoroughly
best when give her our best when she gets up, okay? That fucking shitty.
I'll give her your best, and mine. Will do. Be careful, guys.
Fuck's sake. Alright.
Alright, I have to go for a bit. I might come back.
Jesus
I just
Christ,
have to
John.
grab something.
Alright, go. We have a mystery to start solving.
Alright, I will be.
Wow.
The mystery is where did John go?
Hey, you guys! Oh, yeah, there's this guy. I think you might have done him?
I do not remember who this is.
He's the right-hand man of the tourist mayor candidate.
Tourist mayor candidate.
So this is right-hand
Oh,
man.
yeah, I remember now. Okay. Here, braces, right?
Yeah, something wrong? You look kind of frazzled.
There's something I'd like to investigate urgently. Could you come right in now?
No.
No.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, no problem.
Thanks. I owe you.
So where should we go?
Head to Norman's election office. It's on top floor of the hotel. Here, I'll show you the way.
Why? Fade to black. If John gets back, he gets to be Norman. Because political candidate. I'm telling you, I didn't do it. Hurry up and let me go home. I've got work to do. You were Norman back then.
Okay, now, calm down. Just bear with us until the braces arrive. Once their investigation's done, you can leave. Speak of the devil, see? Here they are. That sure was fast, Hario. Yeah, I looked down, ran into the braces right away. This is Norman. I'm sure you've seen him on the posters around the city.
Oh yeah, the wanted posters?
It does look like wanted posters.
One of the guys running for mayor, I think. I'm a still bride of the Bracer Guild. I'm Charizard Harvey, also a Bracer. So let's get to it. Let's not address these other two. What happened?
One of our campaigners, Dells, was injured by someone. In other words, it's an assault case.
An assault? Well, that's never a nice thing to hear. Is the victim okay?
Yes, he's still here. He was unconscious for a bit, but it was, thankfully, nothing serious.
Phew, good to hear it. Do you want to take Mr. Victim?
There's nothing good about it. Back of my head still hurts like you wouldn't believe.
Back of your head, huh? Were you attacked from behind?
Yes, ma'am. Right out of the blue, too. I was taking a breather on the balcony, all of a sudden from the hand. Fuck.
How vicious. Yeah, it sounds nasty. When did the incident occur? Give us any info that happened, right? Before or and after?
Sure. Happened today just after lunch. Norm and I were checking out a potential location for a speech by the bridge. Cooper had just turned up then. When I talked to him, he said that he had some important business with Norman.
What kind of business? Portos told me to come apologize for the mess on the bridge. It's not like it's all my fault, but I did make some of it worse. I see, so you came to say sorry for the scuffle.
Yes, but Norman was still very busy at the time. He asked Cooper to wait in the office area. That's when I showed him to this room. Turned to the hotel not too long afterward. I entered the room with Hario, who had been waiting outside the office, and there was Dells unconscious on the balcony. And Cooper was right there. Standing over him.
I'm trying to tell you, why does that make me the criminal? He was already out cold when I'd reached the balcony.
I understand what Cooper's saying, but it's only natural to suspect, given the circumstances. There was no one in the room except Cooper and Dells.
Is that true?
After I brought Cooper, I was on watch outside the door. No one entered until Norman got here. No matter how you look at it, that means the two of us were alone. Or these two
Absolutely
were
positive. Yeah, it's true, but like I said, when I went out the balcony, Dels was already on the ground. So let me get this straight. The crime was already committed by the time you came, is that right? Yeah, exactly. I think finally someone gets it. In that case, it'd have to be someone who entered the room before Cooper. Dels, do you remember anything?
Possible someone came in. Bib going in and out of the office all the time, though. Even if someone had, I wouldn't have thought much of it.
Fair enough, it's an election office, so that makes sense. At least we have a good idea of what's going on. The culprit behind this attack must be one of two people. Cooper, or someone who came before him into this room. Ah yes, one of two people. This guy, or anyone else.
This guy, or not this guy?
We should be able to narrow it down if you get enough proof. Think we ought to start questioning? If there's nothing else to be gleaned here, yes. If you gentlemen can think of anything else, please tell me now. Even if it seems trivial or unimportant.
Alright, then I have one more thing I'd like to add.
I do.
There was something that occurred to me. I was looking through the room after the incident.
Were there signs of being rummaged around in?
Not at all, just the opposite, in fact. I actually felt like it was cleaner than before.
Huh? Is a serial cleaner on the loose? One way to interpret it would be a disguise to hide the fact that the room had been searched. Of course, it appears they went too far, inadvertently arousing suspicion in the process.
It's a bad train of thought. Incidentally, who are you?
I was waiting for that question. I'm a traveling bard, a poetic soul, wandering the wilds, a genius mutant. Sure, it's been, but nothing stolen. Then isn't the idea it's a disguise pretty weak? At this stage, I don't think there's any point in worrying about the motive. I agree. You've grown even bolder since our last rendezvous, Estelle. Your training at the local is most brutal. You're simply stunning.
Olivier.
Just ignore him. Now, if there's nothing else here you can tell us, we should get to questioning. Certainly. She's begun to master how to handle Olivia, I see.
Good luck with the investigation.
We'll come to report once we have an answer.
Good. Count on you to get to the bottom of this.
Now, how should we go about this? I mean, this hotel's pretty big. It'd be best if we split into two. Estelle, go with Her Highness. I'll go with Olivia. We're lucky to have them as assistants, so let's make good use of them. Good point. Ready to kick some investigation butt, Chloe?
Of course.
Assistant companions is only natural for a hunter of love. You sure don't misspeak, do you? Alright, our first order of business is to gather information on the suspect. If you go around about asking about Cooper, something should turn up. Should you get a clear picture of the criminal, come back here. So once we found the criminal, we go report to you? No problem. Let's go see what we can find out. Alright, so here we are. Now, first thing, talk to Cooper. I'll say it as many times as you like, I've only found deaths. If we'd been fighting, someone would have heard a sound, but no one said anything, did they? Of course they didn't, because I was politely seated on the sofa. So now we know about a sound. Now, the next person we talk to is not even here. We go all the way down to the basement to talk to Bellend.
Sound? I didn't really hear anything. Oh, that's it?
Oh, wait, no, just talk to him. Okay, wait. Talk to... Or just... No, let's try this.
When Cooper came into the hotel, I was in the lobby. I don't know, he looked angry, I guess. I thought something might have happened. And then just like I thought, something happened.
Yes, anger. And now let's go back to Cooper. Ask him why was he so angry? Cooper. I was angry? That's crazy. You've got to say that Ario's attitude is way worse than mine, I think. The moment he saw me, he made this real nasty face. Try asking around about Ario. I'll bet you'll turn up some dirt. Him and Dell's are rivals competing to be the number 2 in Norman's camp. I'm sure they couldn't come to terms and end up in a tussle. Alright. Talk to Ernest the innkeeper about Ario. So we go down. You there, Mr. Ernest, if that is your real name. There we go. Go ahead.
You doubt even Hario? He isn't the kind of person to resort to violence. Hario's the most loyal man. He would never commit such a criminal act.
Okay, and now we get out of the cutscene. Oh! Are you done questioning in the office? Yes, we're done here. How about you? It's going okay, I guess. I'm still checking out stuff. Keep it up and don't get careless. Leave it to me. Okay, bye.
Olivia, are you gonna say anything?
Alright, and
Good.
We did that bit. Talk to... Oh wait, no, go talk to Ernest again with them. Oh, no. Accidentally went to the exit.
You still doubt Hario? Oh, wait, he already said that. It's impossible for him to be a criminal.
Huh? But what is it? What's on your mind? If you're hiding something, you should just come out and say it. Trying to hide things will only lead to bigger trouble.
I'm sorry.
Feel like talking?
Yes, actually, I saw him. I saw Harry on the second floor.
And when was that?
Right after lunch. Hario went out with Norman, but shortly after,
Scandal.
Hario came back, ran up to the second floor.
Scandal! Norman's a married man! Well, that's kind of important to know. The cell, I want you to pursue this lead. We'll look around here for a bit longer. Got it. Nope, that was a cell, not sure that. Okay. You'll unlock after lunch. Head to the basement, exit north. Where we're going to meet an old character from the first game. The old man with the boat. Mr. Murray.
Now, who are you again? Ah, been quite a while, young lady.
How are you, sir? You remember us, right? You lent us your boat when the bridge was up.
You really saved us then. Nah, it was the skin off my back. So come back to the ride again,
Wish I could, but I've got some work to do. We're investigating the case that happened at the hotel.
Oh, sounds rough. If I could be of any help, feel free to ask what you like.
Will do, sir. Talk to Murray. Lunch.
About lunch? I went to eat at the Lavender today. Always been in the habit of going out to lunch as soon as I hear the bell toll.
The bell toll?
The bell on the Langland Bridge. Remember, it rang when the bridge went up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it did ring.
It always rings at a certain time, see. I use it in place of a clock.
Almost like a clock tower or something.
What?
That's sure convenient.
Speak up.
Kind of big to use in place of a clock, though.
Hey, Estelle. Might be good to ask some people about the bell toll.
Huh? Why? Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. You know, it's a fucking bell.
Figure it out.
They should be able to clearly remember the sound of the bell ringing. Might act as guideposts to their for their memory, like Mr. Murray.
Ah, I get it. Nice, Chloe. You're very intellectual advice.
You flatter me. Not sure what you two are giggling about, but I'm glad to be out.
You sure were. Okay, let's go ask around.
Right.
It's me, old man Murray. Right, now. We got the bell toll. Talk to Ernest about the bell toll. Oh, and by the way, there's a bit here in the guide about how this is an absolutely awful quest. So, be thankful to the people who wrote the guide that we don't have to come up with this ourselves.
Yeah. Thank you.
Alright, talk to Ernest again with the bell toll.
The Newtonbridge Bell? Yes, at the time I was preparing the guest rooms. Cell was finished, and I next organized the utensils. Someone had cleaned the plates in the office, so I was able to finish work quickly. The office plates were cleaned?
So that means there was someone who went into the office after lunch?
Indeed. While I was preparing the guest rooms, they cleaned up, it seems. Plates were stacked at the front. Of course, exactly what kind of guest it was, I couldn't say, unfortunately.
Oh, too bad. Guess we'll have to ask around ourselves. Alright, and now... talk to Murray again.
Oh, jeez.
Clear your throat if needs be.
Don't worry, I got water.
Sound.
Oh, a sound, Thinking about it, I did hear a loud noise from above.
Above from here? You mean the balcony?
Probably around there, yeah. It was an impressive sound, like something had run into something else with a smack. Can't recall exactly when I'd heard it, though.
That's too bad. Still, this is all good stuff to know. Thanks, sir. Except he does remember, because we then just...
It was the Langland Bridge bell. We citizens are on hear it on a daily basis, I'll have you know. Speaking of the sound of bell...
Did you remember something?
No, you asked about a second ago, didn't you? That big sound.
Ah, the sound? Like something smacking into something, right?
Yeah, that thing. Well, I remember something now. That sound happened as if it were timed to the bell, at least in my ears.
My god. Time to the bell? So basically you heard the sound of the bell at roughly the same time as that big sound?
John, do you want to be an old man?
Yeah, sure. Sorry, I had to fix my internet. I had to just do it.
Oh my god,
It's
it's
bothering me
finally
too much.
fixed?
Anyway,
After these long years?
well, it's not stuttering on me for now, my internet, so maybe, fingers crossed. Well, you make my sound all boring.
Oh, I clicked out of the...
Where?
Whoops.
If that was a sound, something caused by the criminal.
And someone without an alibi when the bell rang is the criminal. Yeah, we should check out the out people we suspect. All right. Anyway,
Amogus?
as you
Amogus? Real life Amogus?
Shut up. Let me
Sauce.
finish. Anyway, situation is one of the political candidates for mayor, one of his helpers was assaulted, and we're trying to figure out who did it because
It has to be the man in the top hat.
that's the
mayor.
candidate. That's the candidate, John.
Oh, oh I see.
All right. Anyway.
Why did they have to go for the most obvious choice?
Because there's two mayoral candidates. This guy is from the tourist side of the city, and the other one is a dock worker. So that's the
Oh,
thing
so they're going for that kind of parallel, are they?
Yes. Anyway, we just talked to Murray about the bell toll, so now we talk to Norman himself, which is him right here, about the bell toll. Yes.
You want to be Norman?
Well, John has to be Norman. Of course he does.
Yeah.
Come on, John. John? You've got to be kidding me. Again? John?
Yeah, no, I thought it was... I'll fix it later. When did the beard bell ring? I went off and hear you.
He's out of the call. Oh my god. Dennis, carry on.
God damn it.
Oh, he's back.
God damn it. I went off when Harry and I were checking on the speech site together.
Harry was there too?
Yes, he was already there. His bell was... Whooper showed up. And then Ontario show him to the hotel.
I see, that's sure.
So then, still, there's no connection between the sound Murray heard and Harrio.
Yeah, not just Harry, but Cooper seems to be in the clear too. The sound Murray heard was just after the bell finished ringing, but both men could prove that they were with Norman at the time. In other words, whoever made that sound was neither Harry nor Cooper. This virtually eliminates any chance of them being the criminal.
So, who was it?
So
Dun
all of our suspects have been cleared.
dun 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 dun.
All
Dun, dun, dun.
right,
Dun.
Oh, I see Geppo Among Us!
talk to Norman again about the fact that the room was cleaned up after the attack.
Were you in electrical that day, Norman?
Oh my gosh.
Who could have done it? All I know is that they were cleaned while I was away.
So you don't know either, sir?
I'm afraid I'm too senile for such investigations. I don't know who it was, but I worry it may have left him a terrible impression.
Pardon?
What do you mean?
And truth, I haven't had much of an appetite lately.
Matthew, it was Estelle. My God, you've done it. What an Agatha Christie novel this is.
In truth, I haven't had much of an appetite lately. I left quite a lot of the paella I got for lunch uneaten. I'd requested that Ernest get me one of the special paellas in secret, yet left it eventually untouched. It's embarrassing to think back on how wasteful that was.
I see. It must have been really stressful to be running an election. All right.
What? That doesn't relate at all to what he was saying about food.
No, it's as in he hasn't got an appetite because he's stressed. That's what she means.
Oh, okay.
All right. Fuck's sake. All right, and now go to the basement and talk to the.
Dun dun dun.
I really
dun,
wish
dun,
this
dun.
didn't count as starting the
Dun,
exit.
dun.
I wish you had to go into this bit. Anyway, as we were.
Dun.
Hey there, Bellend. His name's Belden, but I call him Bellend.
Why is he? Is he the imposter? Is he the one who is sus?
All right, talk to Belden on the basement floor, choosing the bell toll.
Come on, why would I lie to someone like that? I was in a hotel basement, so I didn't notice at all.
Dun 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 dun.
Talk to
Dun,
Belden
dun, dun.
again about his lunch.
John, did you see the TikTok of that guy? Like he was duetting a TikTok, and then some girls were just like drinking and stuff like, oh, drink out with the girls, how nice. And you just suddenly see Among Us, and he just shouts, stop!
Yeah. Yeah. No, I saw that.
John. Oh, man.
I went to the lavender for lunch today. I've always been in the habit of going out to lunch as soon as I hear the bell toll.
Sounds like a nice enough routine. You have to go through the hotel to get there, though, right?
Yep, that I do. I can't fly across the sea now, can I? Or
Good
maybe I
point.
can. I just don't know you.
So did you see anyone in the hotel at the time?
Well, this was on the first floor, of course, but the rest was real quiet.
Huh? There was no one there.
Not a soul, I'd say. The basement and first floor were both pretty quiet when I passed through. Norman's son was there when I came back, though.
Norman's son? Norman's? Oh, you mean Belden? Yeah, that's more than enough.
No, it was nothing.
So it's Bellend. It was Bellend.
We're not done yet. Talk to,
It's
Belden.
Bellend.
Talk to Belden again about cleaning up.
Go clean up the dishes in the office. Don't know. I wouldn't go to that much trouble. I've been killing time in the hotel basement after lunch.
Just those face. It's absolutely fucking perfect. Are you really in the basement the whole time?
What? Why?
There's someone who passed through the basement right after the bell rang. According to their testimony, no one was here.
That can't be right. I was right here the whole time.
Dun 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 dun.
So we can't establish an alibi.
Just in case, we should probably ask around about Belden too. Alright.
Yeah, but like, Dane, come on, it's clear.
And now,
Yeah, look, he's a pothead.
ask Belden about his lunch.
After I ate lunch on the first floor, I was in the basement the whole time. Come on, what I like about something like that? Still, you know what? My dad's pretty unfair. If he does normal boring stuff, then gets a special paella just for himself.
How did you know about that? Huh? Wait a sec.
What? What is it this time? Did I say something weird?
No, it's just... Hey, Belden. You said you ate lunch on the first floor, right?
Yeah, that's right. What about it?
Norman ate on the second floor. How did you know what Norman ate when you were on the first floor?
That... I saw it afterwards. I was,
Again.
Oh, mm-hmm.
Sorry, my bad. I actually heard from someone else. I don't remember who said it though. Maybe you should investigate that next.
It's obviously suspicious. Alright, and now we go back and talk to Norman about his lunch. Norman. Lunch.
Mobile. Yes, we ordered lunch today from the Lavender. Knowing my campaign was getting sick of eating the same food again and again, so I thought we'd try something different.
Wow, it's nice of you to do that.
That's as much as part of politics as a campaign itself.
Indeed it is, young lady. I'll admit my nerves have been on edge for some time now. It hasn't been easy to keep my eyes on everything day in, day out.
You know, young lady with purple hair, you look quite familiar. Have I seen you before? Have you cut your hair recently?
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yikes, that does sound pretty rough. Putting that aside, sir, what did you do after lunch?
Well, after lunch, Harry and I immediately went to examine the place my speech is to be held at. Harry had some other business to attend to first and met up with me at the site.
So you left right after lunch and met up with Harry outside. Alright, that's all I need to hear.
I'm happy to have helped. Keep up the good work, you two.
Alright, and that's the last individual step. So it's time to talk to your companion on the first floor. Okay, sure.
So now it's time to vote.
Give up. No. Wait, okay. Talk to your companion. Looks like we're not far off from this resolution. Once you fix on a suspect, come report to me. Oh, okay. Report. Do you know who the criminal is? So, who's your suspect? No.
Who is sus?
It's Bellend. The Raven Boy, is it? You have real proof, yes? First, explain the reason you discounted the original subject. Instant, come on, it's obvious! He has a solid alibi. Cooper was outside when the sound was heard. Norman's testimony corroborates this, so we can say for sure it's accurate. If that was the sound of a crime being committed, then there's a very small chance Cooper is the criminal. That's a logical interpretation. And the same thing also absolves Harry of any suspicion. Yes, it does. Harry met up with Norman, so we're sure. Next, you need to explain this suspect's crime. What kind of proof do you have? He just is. He has no alibi. The proof is his alibi. I have valuable testimony that refutes his alibi. Cooper and Harry have already been cleared as culprits, so this person remains as the final possibility. Yes, it does look that way by way of elimination. Ultimately, though, nothing but circumstantial evidence. Do you have any more decisive proof? Lucky guess. He knew about the special paella. I don't know if it's decisive, but something did bother me, and that's the testimony about the special paella. And what's this about? Yeah, so Belden testified that he ate lunch on the first floor, but somehow he saw the paella Norman ate. He even knew that Norman barely ate it. In other words, he went to the second floor. Is that what you're saying? Yeah. Alright, I'm satisfied. In this case, we'll have to call him in and hear what he has to say first. Can't go straight to an arrest with the proof we have on hand. Okay, got it. There we go. We're gonna break your knees.
Well, what? Why you call me? I didn't do anything.
I didn't do nothing. Now calm down. Nothing's been decided here. If you can help us out with the investigation, you can go home right after.
Help?
Help? Yeah, we just want you to be frank with us. Where did you go after lunch?
Like I said, I was in the basement.
Just to warn you, as long as you keep lying, you're not getting out of here. You weren't in the basement the whole time. We already know that. If you didn't do anything wrong, then you should be able to be honest and tell the truth. Or is the truth too scary to admit?
Fine, I'll talk. Today, after lunch, I went to the office, went to go clean up.
Clean up? So the person who returned the plates to the front was...
Yeah, it was me. Everyone seemed busy, so I figured I'd clean up. While I was cleaning up, I thought I'd tidy the office, but... I didn't think it had to happen.
Huh? Hold on, you're not making any sense. You just cleaned up after, right? Why does this have anything to do with the case? I've got an idea.
Yeah... Actually...
John? Oh, John's gone again. For God's sakes. Alright,
so,
go on.
I see. I just Sam Belden came to this room to clean, but I'm not sure how that correlates. Does this have to do with the Solandels?
Yeah, it's a lot to do with it. Well, let's hear him say it himself. Welcome back, John.
Hi.
Go on, explain.
Yeah. Well, once I finished cleaning the room, I thought I'd head back. But since I tidied up a lot of stuff, the room was real dusty. I thought I'd open the balcony door to air it out, but my hands were full of plates. I didn't have any choice. So I kicked the door as hard as I could.
Right into the back of somebody else's head.
Wait, you mean the door?
Yep, it's exactly what you think. The door is the criminal that knocked out Dells. The door flying open slammed right into the back of your head. In other words, the truth of the case is an unlucky accident. What? So then... I'm innocent, right?
Seems like it.
Phew! Man, oh man, finally free and clear.
Still,
John.
what a mess.
John's here.
Oh, he's here?
Hear ya.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What a mess. What a mess. Why didn't you volunteer this information at the beginning? You just told us the truth so you can have gone nearly this far.
I'm sorry.
Come on, he's telling the truth now. Give him a break, okay? You got the courage to talk about it in the end, so everything works out under threat.
Wait, I'm done.
Bell.
As the victim
Yep,
here,
Bell.
I just like to forgive and forget. Sorry to clear this was all a misunderstanding. Of course, I'd like him to be a bit more careful opening doors in the future if he could. Tells I'm really sorry. And you too, Cooper. Right? You almost got turned into a criminal.
You don't need to worry about me. I'm in the clear, so that's good enough for me. Well, that settles things. Oops. Chloe said, thank goodness. And that
She
is our
didn't.
report.
Bases, I'm sorry for today.
It seems we've taken up a great deal of your time, or just a big mistake.
Nah, don't worry about it. This is part of the job too. Well then, on us.
Thank you guys so much. Really, I'm very
Nope, that's
sorry.
not.
Oh, sorry.
I'm very, very sorry.
Don't speak for me, boy. Matthew, I knew it was Estelle. No. Take care.
And with that, we conclude the Hotel Blanche mystery. Sorry, let me try again. And with that, viewers, we conclude the Hotel Blanche mystery. Come back next week.
Well, that's done and over with, finally. I wouldn't have dreamed it would end like that, though. Truth is always stranger than fiction.
Yeah,
However,
like,
as your valued assistant, I take great pride in our completion of this most puzzling assignment. You did nothing. You didn't do a damn thing. Oh, but I really appreciate your help, Chloe. You gave a ton of good advice. It was big help during the investigation.
I'm always happy to help. There's no need to thank me, though, Estelle.
Right, I guess you're our support staff already, aren't you? Indeed. Well, we'll have you do what needs to be done. All right, let's head out. Next up is the Zeiss region. Quest complete. And with that,
Well,
we head over here to go turn in our
We
quest.
gotta go turn it in. Turn it into the boy.
And there we go.
Nice.
How's our BP? 52. That doesn't work out. Okay, so well, who cares? We're not going to be using this save if we ever play the third game anyway. We'll just use one off the internet. All right. Well, that's all of chapter 1 neatly tied away. It's all into everything remaining now. So, care to join us next time, John?
No, he left.
Is he gone? He's not gone. He's there.
Oh.
John? John?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. Just about.
You ready for the end of the street? Ready to say goodbye?
Yes, I'm ready to say goodbye.
All
I've
right.
said it 2 more times now.
Goodbye, everybody. Dennis?
Bye,
John?
everyone.